Our leader today comes with over 27 years of experience in the IT industry. He is literally a personality which has been there, done that in the industry. He has been helping organizations with strategy, planning, and implementation of complex IT solutions to managing cross-functional teams with diverse technical and cultural backgrounds. Over the years, he has garnered many awards in the industry and is a known personality in the ecosystem. Please welcome Mr. Shubash Singh Punjabi, AVP Group Head IT and Systems at Naprod Life Sciences.
Hello all.
Great. Thank you, sir, for joining us today at this interview. Coming to cybersecurity, right? People now say cybersecurity is a way of life now. Is it really a way of life?
100%. 100%. See, it has to be, because you think over how this is happening, everything. When we say everything is becoming digital.
Okay.
It's nothing like only professional life or companies or organizations are going on.
Right.
You talk your personal life. You think about your personal life. Now, I am not remembering that since from last almost 4-5 years, I visited any bank for any passbook or transaction or getting money or something.
True.
Never. Okay. Talk about utility bills. I think since from last 4-5 years, I have not visited anywhere. Everything is online. Shopping, everything is online. Correct? Apart from your social you say about Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, everything, correct?
Right.
That part, but also regular working, what we said, that also we are doing. Even if a person who doesn't have a Facebook account, he is not IT savvy or something, but you have to. And nowadays, government, recently I have got that property tax, they said that online payment 8,500 and offline payment 8,900. Straight away, it is in return. It is in the return. So, saying that when we are saying that everything is going online, even our Prime Minister is saying that digital India and all that, it is happening. And it is need of the hour, it will happen.
Right.
Prime Minister very good, he is doing. But even if somebody is there, it has to do. Maybe after a year or so, maybe 1 year here and there.
Right.
But it is the life that we have to go digital. So this is part of personal. You talk about professional.
Right.
All when we say IoT, what is happening? When we say various data is coming, when we say IoT is very good. Everything is good. But whatsoever when we say good, it has got something which bad people can utilize.
True.
Definitely they can utilize. And there are the people. So saying that if you want to be sustained with all these things, sustained with this digital transformation of personal or professional, there will be bad guys. It's their profession.
Correct.
Our
like
profession
is
the same.
True.
So we can't say that bad or good, but that is a profession. Yaar, so dhanda hai, kya karega wo? So they are doing.
You need us to earn money.
They are doing. That is also their life.
True.
So they have to do that. So they will do their job. We have to do our job.
Right.
And also, like I say, the society, when we say the personal, they have to also do their job if they want to. Because like maybe, I think around 15-20 years before, we have seen the ATM. At that time, they were saying your ATM ka password pin theek rakho, ye rakho, wo rakho. So that was the only thing. But nowadays, everything is online. So slowly and steadily, everybody is getting that awareness. So they're doing. There are. And we see various hacking also, various incidents we are saying. And the people are more, the bad people are more intelligent than us. So yes, it is the way of life and everybody has to be trained in that, aware about it.
True, absolutely. So, how big was the cyber security industry in India before COVID started and now where we are today?
Okay, so I can say that I have read somewhere, but I think before COVID it was around $1.6 billion industry.
Right.
And the research is saying, and we have seen, because before COVID and in COVID, what happened, everybody has seen. No, nothing I should not explain here.
Right.
But the research is saying that it has got a 40% YOY. Wow. So in 23, it will be around $3.5 to $4 billion.
Wow.
And I believe it is there. It may surpass.
It
may
will
surpass.
yes.
This is a research. But this particular thing may be surpassed. Because we have seen what is happening. In the pandemic, everything has changed. When we say the new normal, everything has been changed. Now the people, near about 90% people have came to know that we have to be offline, we have to be work from anywhere, and all that things just came up. Earlier, when I'm saying in my olden days, we used to say, only you have to work in office. Other than office, you will not work. Laptop also, when you used to give, I'm from, as I said, I'm from manufacturing industry. Laptop also, if you don't give to the people, very few people. Why? नहीं कुछ लेगा, data ले जाएगा, ये करेगा. But nowadays it is must. In the pandemic, we have shifted, because as a manufacturing, we don't have laptop for everyone. We have shifted PCs also to home. We understand. We have taken care. But the thing is that it has happened very abruptly. Nobody knows that. So it is there. It will definitely grow.
So with this kind of adoption, next 3 to 5 years, what do you think is going to happen in the cybersecurity industry?
Mainly, the new things are coming up, various things. Because as I mentioned earlier, that the way we are thinking to protect or detect, more than that, the bad guys are thinking.
True.
So in the cybersecurity, various new things will come, like when we talk about AI, ML. Correct? All that technology will be, and in cybersecurity, it is getting very well used. And it is there, because what happens is that AI, ML, where it is used, wherever there is a lot of data, you can use AI, ML. That is a basic thing, because it churns the data, do the algorithm, and give the data. So definitely all whatsoever cyber security products are there, it will be powered by AI, ML. It is already started, and it will more and more it will go.
True.
So that is the forward-looking, what I think, for the cyber security.
Absolutely. So now you've been on the buyer side and the seller side both, I suppose, right? More on the buyer side.
Seller, nothing. That it's a starting. I said that is different. That is totally different.
True.
And it is just a start. Nothing I have done there much.
Okay. Fine.
They're selling just a machine, so that doesn't have any.
That was the start of your career.
Start of career, some machines. I'm saying.
True. So now, when an organization today is considering cybersecurity solutions for their organizations, what do you think the key areas should be to focus on when they take these solutions?
This is a very good question. Very good question, because in various conferences when I talk, these, and I heard to various guys also, I will come up with the negative things. The major mistake what people are doing is that this company has adopted this, so we will adopt this. This is the totally failure technique. Because when we are saying cyber security, it is totally depend on your business to business. Totally.
Absolutely.
What cyber security is required for financials is totally different, we can say, for the manufacturing or any other industry. Because if we do any overdo also in this security, you will lose the productivity. And then your colleagues, the other departments, all that, they will not like you and you will not get the result. Colleagues छोड़ दो यार, management ही बोलेगा नहीं करो यार, छोड़ दो. Because after all, business is required. Correct. Even if we are protecting, we are doing security, means we are protecting business, but not at the cost of business itself. So first thing I can tell is that you have to first study what is there. So how to do that? It's what is your data? Do the information classification. Put a security at different level, at different information. Because all information is not same. If you put that, because straightforward you put to everything, it may be overdone or it may be lesser done. So even if you put, something will happen. Rather, you first classify your particular asset, information asset, take a call where what you want, do it. Another thing, go for a thing like your people awareness, first thing. Do some mock. There are the tools available for mock. Now, cybersecurity basic major thing, what happened in the last, in pandemic, this 1.5 to 2 years, majorly is the phishing.
True.
Correct. Majorly is the phishing.
Phishing, yes.
So there are the tools available that you can do that trial or mock phishing to your organizations,
Right.
to your IT users, and see the behavior, what people are doing. Then train them, tell them. Because when we are saying, as I have already mentioned somewhere in the last, is security. Any security is PPT, people, process, technology. It is not only technology. So don't go only technology. Don't see that he has done that, so we will also implement that and we will get the result. No. And implementation is very important. Good partner is very important.
Right.
Selecting a proper partner, selecting a proper product is very important, rather than just putting something and saying it is safe. It will not be safe. Another point, any information security, maybe cyber or maybe internal or whatsoever, we will never reach to 100. That should be our first thing. We should be clear, management should be clear. What we are doing is that we have to reach to 100 and make difficult for the attacks.
True.
So that are the first thing we have to keep in mind. So major mantra is that study your environment, study your information, do classification, and apply your cyber security, all your principles or maybe the rules or the policies as per the severity of that information.
True.
Don't just do for the sake of doing this and I have taken this and I have done this. So that is not the way. So basic work has to be done.
True. Very nicely put. Now, talking about this, cyber insurance is still at a lower stage in India. Do you think it's going to grow?
It will grow. It will definitely grow. It is low, the basic, because if you say globally it is too high. It's globally they are using.
Yes.
So there are the good figures also. I'm not remembering as of now, but good figures of that business also. India, what happened is that no, people are not that way thinking on it, but large corporates, they are already going on that.
Right.
And it is on the process. It will take time, but I'm sure it will go ahead, because as I mentioned earlier, everything is digital, everything is online. So this will happen. Like what we are doing today. Now you tell me, and maybe after COVID it has again gone surge, insurance. Talk about medical insurance. Earlier when we used to talk about medical insurance, only people like us who are educated are having an insurance. Otherwise, various people who are the businessmen, they are not having a medical your insurance. They are not having.
True.
But now everybody is talking about medical insurance. Whosoever guy is there.
Right.
Because they have seen that it is required because of this particular thing.
True.
So they have learned now. Similar thing is happening. It is happening now. It is going on. People are doing. And it will happen, a big surge will come, and definitely this particular thing will go up. Your cyber insurance will go up, definitely. That is my take. Okay?
Absolutely.
It may be wrong.
It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
Now, you did mention that cyber attackers are also learning, are also defending. So how do CISOs kind of create that balance?
That is very dangerous. And I remember one quote for this. If you want to just defend to your attackers, what we have to do?
Okay.
So we have to, बोलते हैं ना, गुंडे को पकड़ने का है तो गुंडे की तरह सोचो. So if you want to find out the cyber criminals, first think what he will do. So which is something called earlier, nowadays nobody is talking ethical hacking.
Ethical hacking.
So that is the tools, correct. So even if you don't want to do,
you'll have to.
but you think what is happening, what is open, you do something, you show, correct.
Yeah.
So think in the manner what they are doing, and if we are aware of it, what they can do, then we can put something on that. If we don't aware, we can't do, and then they will come. So how we have to, now this is just a word, but there should be some plan how to do. That is very important, correct. So it is not just saying that ऐसा करो तो नहीं होगा. So what I used to do, because what I am saying is that I also have to do, I am professional, so I have to do. What we used to do, we have got various forums. Nowadays WhatsApp is very active.
Right.
There are the forums, CISO forums, CIO forums, multiple forums are there.
True.
So, and we have got a good connect. We do network. I love networking, by the way. So when we go to seminars, conferences, then just a formal discussion, formal network.
Right.
So there, normally we say that boss कुछ है तो बताओ, आपके साथ क्या हुआ, मेरे साथ क्या हुआ, share it.
Right.
And then we have to share first, then somebody will share. तो आप सीखो लोगों से, लोगों के एक्सपीरियंस से सीखो, लोगों का अटैक होगा वो सीखो. Nowadays everybody is in attack, huh? Everybody is in attack. Please try to understand.
Right.
This is like a corona. People are saying कि मेरे को कोविड नहीं हुआ, मेरे को नहीं हुआ है, मेरे को नहीं हुआ है. But I believe कि मेरे को कोविड होके गया, मेरे इमेजिन ने उसको उधर से उधर बंद किया, लेकिन मेरे को समझा भी नहीं.
True.
उसी प्रकार से near about various companies, they have got attacked. Maybe that hacker come there, they have done something, they have seen something, but then they are not harmed because they might have got some big somewhere more than that. अरे छोड़ो रहने दो यार, इसको क्या करेंगे, छोड़ दो.
Right.
Correct. So when we say this attacks, it is like that only. Near about everybody is getting, but people are not talking.
Right.
Like ransomware, nobody is talking on that.
True.
But it is happening.
Very
So
much.
I used to talk to my colleagues, friends and all. And say, boss, if you tell us, we will learn. हाँ तेरे पास ऐसा हुआ, क्या था, क्या हुआ था? अरे यार वो मेल आया था and somebody has clicked on that and something happens. Correct. Simple example I have given just for this particular forum side of thing.
Correct.
But there are various things. So this is a simple thing I have said. So it has came. Okay, then how it has came? अरे मेरे पास ये नहीं था, वो नहीं था. So this is learning for me. अरे यार, he has happened that it is not with me also. There are the things. It is not with me also. So what I have to do? I have to go and proactively do that. So learn from others' mistake, or maybe it's not a mistake. It is the part I am saying. As I said, whatsoever I will do, I will not be 100. Right. I will be 99,
something
99.5, something
yes.
I will be there, and everything new is coming.
True.
So that is the first part. What I am majorly doing is that learn from others what is happening, and always do something on that, and learn. Be the next step. As I said, कि hackers or the bad guys are one step ahead of us. Try to be one step ahead of them. At least try. If you try, we know that they are doing only that job, so they are there. We have to do various things. But we have to put that time, we have to do, because it's after all a business.
Absolutely.
Now the basic thing, you may be aware, or I will put you that, there is something called ransomware as a service. Have you heard it?
No, not really.
There is something called ransomware as a service. You Google it.
Wow.
It is there. It is there a business. Correct? What they are doing. So you can hire a guy who will attack, do the ransomware attack on someone.
Okay.
You are hiring a guy, $10 per hour.
Wow.
Okay? And then when they will attack, the way you are doing your job now, you are doing job for somebody. Correct?
Right.
So he is doing job for somebody, and what is the ROI?
Right.
When they will attack, they said you will get $40 per hour.
Oh, okay.
So that direct ROI. It's a big business. You just Google it, you will see there is a direct business.
Wow.
It's illegal, but it is a business. You get ransomware as a service. When we say software as a service, hardware as a service, this is your ransomware as a service. It is available and openly available.
Wow.
So that I'm saying that now the people are doing this way also. So we have to be clear what we are doing, what is happening, and also one is cybersecurity. Other thing is that what is the countermeasure we can take.
Right.
That should be we should be ready.
Ready for that. So then, in your opinion, do you think having an internal cybersecurity team is a better option rather than outsourcing cybersecurity solutions?
See here, my take is we should have something called hybrid.
Okay.
We can't outsource everything,
Right.
and we can't do everything internally.
Right.
Now, the benefits from hybrid is we can't keep that type of expert with us.
Correct.
Correct. Also, retention is a big task.
Correct.
Because when you say the cyber expert is there with us, so that particular person, as I mentioned earlier also, money is not everything. Correct. That particular person should have something challenging job. What he will do?
True.
What he will do?
He'll leave and go if
He will
has
leave.
much
Because
challenge.
वो करेगा यार कुछ हो ही ना रहा इधर.
Right. True.
If nothing is happening, so he doesn't have any value. He just every day is checking everything. ये log देखा, वो log देखा, सब देखा खत्म. Everything. So he doesn't getting anything a challenging job.
Right.
Whereas when we say the any cyber security organization or the service providers, they have got multiple clients like us. So they have got multiple things to do. So the person who is with them, he has got a good opportunity to learn and find out. Well, as I said, cybersecurity or anything in IT, everything is upcoming, growing, new things are coming up.
Yeah.
So if that person is there, they have got a good retention and all that things because they have a good job there. He can learn there. He can't learn here. So internal person, if you need, that should be for a routine things. Routine, we can say monitoring and a lot of things. But whenever something new is coming, we should take help from outside and we should have a proper contract with them. Because nowadays what happens, as we said, cybersecurity is growing.
True.
If we say that jab lagega tab bulayega, so we will not get that service. So we should have at least a lean contract with them that we will need your expert support of various time and all that. So this is called hybrid nature of the thing should be there. It is must.
Balance happens. You get the latest experts from outside also.
Correct.
Plus
And that will help us. Otherwise, we do only internal, it will not help. Even if you take 10 guys and pay them the high salary, you will not get that help. Because they, even if they retain with you, means you are giving them very good increment, and somebody is there, paisa mil raha bahut ho gaya, so he may stay there. But then you will not get that productivity. Because if he is there for 6 years, 7 years with you, and he is not learning, तो उसको मालूम ही नहीं आगे क्या हो रहा है. He doesn't know what is happening out. He doesn't know what is the new technology coming up.
True.
Of the attacking.
Yes.
Like see the attacker what they are doing. Simple thing in COVID, they were calling you and saying that आपका appointment vaccination का है. You might have heard this. तो आपको अभी OTP आएगा दे दो हमको, and then they stolen the money. So and every new things they are coming up. Anything new they are coming up.
True.
अभी इलेक्शन आ जाएगा तो इलेक्शन का बोल देंगे. So they have got that idea.
True.
So it should be hybrid.
Correct.